I'm just gonna start with the song today because I just need a minute to express myself. This is Love is a Losing Game by Amy Winehouse. I will sing it as I please it. For you are eyes of flame. Love is a losing game. 5-story fires you came. Love is a losing game. One I wish I never played. Oh, what a mess we made. And now the final frame. Love is a losing game. Laid out by the band. Love is a losing hand. And it was more than I could stand. Love is a losing hand. Self-professed, profound, until the chips were down. Know you're a gambling man. Love is a losing hand. Though I battle blind, love is a fairy's eye, and the memories my mind. Love is a fairy's eye over futile lights, and laughed at by the gods. And now the final frame. Love is a losing game. Is that alright? Hey guys, Alisinchainmail here, and welcome back to the 30-day singing challenge, where I sing every day with the hopes that I will improve and get over my fears of singing. My energy is going to be really low in this one. I didn't even think I was going to film a video today, and then Jenna Marbles announced that she was likely leaving YouTube, or that she is leaving YouTube.
I'm not sure that I want to continue doing stuff on this channel, and I don't want to put anything out in the world that's gonna hurt anybody. So I need to be done with this channel for now or for forever. I don't know.
That just kind of hit me in some kind of way. And then in the middle of singing some songs, I'm finding out about friends who are really struggling with their depression. Yeah, the world's kind of struggling right now. There's a new thing every day, and it's a lot for a lot of people. So yeah, today's a sad video. Sorry guys. The world's kind of hitting me today. But I usually deal with things with humor, but today it was hard because I saw someone that I grew up with and looked up to hurting and losing her even though I never knew her. You know, I guess that's just the times we live in now with all this media, and especially YouTube, where we're in such a personal space with people on a regular basis. It's gonna hurt when we see other people hurting. Everybody's kind of hurting in their own special way, whether it's an autoimmune person who is facing people who are being so negligent with people's lives just because of a face mask and their own uneducation and misinformation.
You compared making people wear masks to the police kneeling on George Floyd.
Oh my god.
No! God, please, no!
To people who've been oppressed for hundreds of fucking years, to the LGBT community, victims of sexual assault on Twitch. It's a lot right now. It's a lot. It's a lot. I think it's time for us to be addressing a lot of these things, but I also acknowledge that we're in a very vulnerable state as a whole. People are very sad and having trouble handling things. I urge everybody to get help through therapy. I've been doing BetterHelp, and I think it has helped. A lot of different people are hurting in their own ways, and we're all very much more sensitive to our own pain right now. So while with Jenna Marbles' case, like, there's a lot of talk about it being cancel culture, which I think that's maybe a part of it. I don't know what my thoughts in general are about cancel culture. I think people need to be held accountable for their actions, but I feel like she is the one creator on this platform who has grown and tried to do the best for people. She's the most empathic content creator I've ever seen. I used to work at a company that worked with big creators, so I'm no stranger to big content creators. You know, it just feels like the wrong one. I think Jenna Marbles has done a really great job of staying awake and growing and learning. There's a clip circulating about her kind of clapping back about white privilege and being honest about it.
What is privilege to you? Is it a victimless crime? How have you contributed?
Wow, thank God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, I think you should be able to pick a new card.
Get right into it. No, it's not. Because how have I contributed? If I just throw this card away, I'm contributing to privilege. You talk about the race card. White privilege is a privilege, and if you don't acknowledge it, that's contributing to the problem. It's not a victimless crime.
I think that is a huge, wonderful example on how to respond to situations like that. I would consider her like a great role model and example for how to learn and grow. If we erase these people, we aren't going to learn with them. Jenna Marbles was a huge role model for me. I grew up with her. In high school, I remember watching her videos and being like, oh my god, this girl looks like the hot girls that make fun of me all the time, but she acts like me, like she's kind of boyish and funny and silly. And she showed me that, you didn't have to look a certain way. Back then, women were mean to each other. We were so stupid back then. I mean, we're stupid now. We didn't understand how our words can affect others. And then the internet happened and took full force, and we started learning more about each other. And that's so valuable, is learning about each other. We've done so much over the last decade. I've grown so much over the last decade and been more aware of it. You get prejudices, that's how our brains are wired, and you have to actively work against those prejudices. And I think something we should keep in mind is that the world has changed a lot, and we're constantly trying to change with it. And I don't think that excuses some people, but people who are taking accountability for their actions and learning from them, people who have shown that they have grown and changed and would never do or say the things that they've done in the past again. There needs to be a certain level of compassion left, because look at what's going on around us right now. We're so in it. At the end of the day, we're all just messy people making mistakes. And I think we're kind of reverting back to our old ways, since the internet is the only way that we're able to engage, that we're being a little bit meaner to each other. And especially with the election coming up, we're getting more and more polarized by the minute. They're trying to make us hate each other. We're on a path to a civil war, and I can't even fault it anymore. Felt like I couldn't comment directly after Black Lives Matter because I was struggling with figuring out how to contribute, especially since I can't go to protests because I have an autoimmune disease, and a lot of people in my house are at risk. If they got COVID, they could be in the hospital or die. Most of the people in my house, there's only one person who would probably be fine. It's painful. And there's also this added layer of you just have to be aware. You have to be receptive to how you can help. We just need to be more sensitive about what we're saying to each other. It's a weird time, and we're learning. We're all learning how to respond. We're all learning what to think, and we need to take care of each other, and we need to take care of ourselves. So today I decided to sing. I sang 2 songs actually. I just needed to kind of get my feelings out. Okay, I'm gonna throw Billie Eilish in here because I feel like this song is applicable to today and the way we treat celebrities. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. not what you think. And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare to anyone who might care. Thought I could fly, so I stepped off the golden. Nobody cried, nobody even noticed. I saw them standing right there. Kinda thought they might care. I had a dream, I got everything I wanted, but when I wake up I see you with me. And you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why you here. They don't deserve you. I tried to scream, but my head was underwater. They called me weak, like I'm not just somebody's daughter. I could have been a nightmare, but it felt like they were right there. And it feels like yesterday was a year ago, but I don't wanna let anybody know, 'cause everybody wants something from me now, and I don't wanna let them down. I had a dream, I got everything I wanted, but when I wake up I see you with me. And you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why you're here. They don't deserve you. If I knew it all, then would I do it again? Would I do it again? If they knew what they said would go straight to my head, what would they say instead? If I knew it all, then would I do it again? Would I do it again? If they knew what they said would go straight to my head, what would they say instead? Yeah, I'm pretty much officially over the year 2020, and I know it's only gonna get worse because we're still just going through that spike of COVID cases. I do want to say, I've been saying this on every video, Black Lives Matter, and it should not be controversial to say that. Just be kind. It hurts to see people hurt, and everybody's hurting right now, so I'll catch you guys later. Take care of each other. Peace and love.